Thank you all for joining. We're now ready for questions. That's the end now. Thank you for your question.
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams are intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by Stuart Robson. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Norwich City.
Well, Derek, it doesn't come any better than this, does it? This has the makings of an absolute classic. These are two brilliant teams, and at the moment, I can't separate them.
And they need to get tighter here. Now delivering that deep cross. And clears his lines. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Achraf Hakimi plays with Bernat as fullbacks. Lionel, wonderful chance. Oh, there's the goal! There's the opener! How about that? 1-0 then. That piece of play very easy on the eye. A deep delivery. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Rashika has not had a good second half of the season, I'll tell you.
Enticing with a bit of danger here. Good pressure high up the pitch. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
These are all the boys.
Well, a second goal for them here. A bit of running room now on the wing. That's not a bad ball. Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that? Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now.
Oh wait, yeah, just only doing.
And in with a real chance. Well, it could be on for him here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Gol del equipo
A lopsided contest, 4-0. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Can he do it? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Playing with purpose and control. But quick thinking defensively.
Boy, my teammate came to play.
Oh, big chance!
Holy crap.
Nicely saved.
Campbell, you're a bit selfish there.
Found wanting a bit with that delivery.
If he would have passed it to Hernandez, it would be 6-0.
Camavinga. Here's Marquinhos. Camavinga.
I'm not going to be very happy if we concede.
Not a great pass. Well, no stopping him. And he's broken free. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Messi and Mbappe and Pulisic, that's pretty impressive. The midfield's pretty good. Canaries to the right and Canaries.
Looks promising out wide.
That's a good
But they took care of the situation defensively. Camavinga. Kessié. Here's Mbappe. A real opening now.
6-2.
And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
I just had him open up my mouth, didn't I?
And
As soon as I made that comment, we conceded 2 goals just like that. I don't know who has a lower rating. Let's see who has a lower rating. Do I have a child? I can go. I'll take off, even though he's got the higher rating. McCallum, I just have not been impressed with McCallum.
into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Plenty of room in the wide area. Kylian Mbappe! Oh, tremendous goal!
If they make it
Technical
6-4, I'm
excellence to
jumping
finish
in.
that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. Winks. He made it look simple, really.
We were doing so good up until
Eduardo
I made that goal.
Camavinga. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. It's a neat move. He's in here.
Yes.
Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Kessié. He's going forward well here.
It was 14.
But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And this situation could be dangerous. Oh, a really...
Solus is the only one that doesn't have a goal. He's gonna have to go without getting it.
crisp effort, but just wide. Losing possession a bit easily.
Hernandez has been good. Actually, Solus.
It's a good-looking ball in behind. Now the task is to remain focused. My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Good, I didn't have to jump in. Back to 5 goal.
They need to get tighter. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come.
I mean, defense are pretty
In the right place to cut out the pass. Might it be Mbappe? is happy the ball
Who's
was
number
there.
4?
He might be able to carve something out. And they could face difficulties here. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Juan Camilo Hernandez. Once again, couldn't keep hold of it. Pulisic. Mbappe with it. Oh, big chance. Is it going to be Pulisic?
Oh my God.
And the keeper there to deal with it.
If that
The
would
keeper
have
doesn't have to worry too much about that one. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Opportunity it is. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
I don't know what Roberto was doing. He literally pull us.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
I should have kept my camera on. I'm just going to keep the ball, man. We are going to win Champions League.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there it is! Full time! They are the Champions League winners.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
Here we go. The Champions League winners.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe.
That was actually a very even match despite the scoreline. Holy crap. That might be one of the scoreline's one of the most lopsided, but in terms of stats, that's probably one of the most more even Champions League games I've ever played.
Time for just a few questions. Yeah, no further questions, thanks.
Oh, that's right, we looked at those at the end of the last episode. I forgot. But Man City will not be playing in Europe next year. Relegated teams relegated by Mons got relegated rather convincingly. I mean, what? I think I remember Hickey. He is not going at all this season. Shelving and Al-Sharawi have gone down. And Diego Carlos has gone up. 14 clean sheets in 53 games. That's not too good. I'm not worried about development plans because this is my final episode of this Norwich career mode. Roberto was at an 81, he went down to an 80. Still can't get over Jackson Bond and his nonsense. Could have still been a member of this team if he kept his mouth shut about the contract. I'm sure he served his purpose, but he was not too terribly outstanding, if I'm being honest. He was kind of meh, if I'm being honest.